What's up, you guys? Antonio Espino. Today I wanted to make a quick update as to where I've been and the future of this channel. So stick around because it's going to be a doozy. I'll also be going over my New Year's resolution for photography. So let's get this going. So before we get started, I really wanted to take this time to talk about where I've been in these last couple of months. Recap, the truth is, I've been in Texas for the last almost a year now. Because when this whole thing started, I decided to go help out with the family business because my parents are actually at risk. So I put everything on pause and I moved to Texas, and now I do sales and whatnot, which, you know, whatever, it's fine. And so I'm sorry, this is really awkward for me to talk about. It's been tough. It's been tough leaving, like I said, everything behind and feeling like my dreams or my life has been slipping away. And it's been very conflicting because while on one hand, I'm very happy that I get to spend every day with my family and I get to help out. And the reason it's conflicting is because at the very same time that I'm feeling, gratitude and happiness, I feel like I'm failing myself, my dreams, my life, like I'm not achieving what I want to do. And man, does that kick your ass. I have been bottling up this stress day in and day out for almost a year. And in these last couple of months, what ended up happening is I got really sick. I got really, really sick. And I'm talking about like mental breakdowns. I was having nervous anxiety attacks and panic attacks. And I honestly didn't even know that they were a different thing until I started going through them. I started having all these stomach problems. So it's been months of not being able to keep food down all the time or not knowing, it's like playing Russian roulette with food. So you don't know what's going to make you sick and what isn't. These last couple of days, I've really been trying to work on it. And, I've been working at it for a while. And although it seems to be getting better, it's just been a roller coaster ride of a year for me. And I wanted to make this little segment just to reach out to any of you guys who might be going through something similar. If you guys are having issues with mental health, you can always reach out to me. I'm always willing to talk it out with somebody, but I'm just here to encourage you guys to pursue mental health and physical health, and to make sure that you guys know that it is very real, and if you don't address it, it will come back and manifest itself physically. And so, stay safe and stay connected, and yeah. And that just brings me back to my next point, which is just the New Year's resolution aspect of this video. So I didn't really want to start off with something so serious, but it is something that's been happening, and that's why I haven't been posting anything. I don't really have time. I've been helping too many people that I realize I've been neglecting myself. And in a way, making these videos at least gets me the opportunity to whip out the gear and to try to make something semi-entertaining and educational for you guys. So I didn't really take a lot of photographs last 2020, and I feel like maybe that might have been the case for you guys. And it got me thinking, like, well, I'm too invested. I love photography. I love taking pictures. If I could do it for free, I would. So I wanted to make a little list of the New Year's resolution, so to speak, on what I want to do with my photography this year. And hopefully you guys can relate to some of this stuff. Maybe you guys can get an idea. Maybe you guys can share some ideas down below in the comments. But I've really been thinking about it, and I've been noticing that I don't really photograph anything except portraits and stuff. And I usually, although I come up with a theme, I typically just kind of wing it. And I wanted to stop doing that. I wanted to have more purpose behind my photo shoots. But at the same time, I wanted to shoot more. I wanted to be able to capture the environment that I'm in and kind of look for interesting things to photograph. And part of me wants to work on this year a series on the town that I'm currently living in here in Texas. So hopefully I can get started on that very soon once I'm feeling a little bit better. And we can, I don't know, we'll see where that goes. And thinking about composition and thinking about purpose, which is something that I think has been on everybody's mind lately, is like, what's going on with my life? Where am I going? Am I even doing anything right? And I think a project like this, where you go out and you try to find the beauty or the ugly that's going on in the world and just photographing it, and without the intent of I'm gonna make it look this way, or I'm gonna make it do that, but rather capturing a real moment that's happening in front of you. I think that could be an interesting exercise that at least I want to try this year. How many of you guys get a model, tell them to bring some interesting clothes, and then you guys go to a cool place, and then whatever happens? And you know, you do get some cool photos if you take enough of them, but why not just make the best out of the time that you've got and put some planning into it and then take some cool photos? Because isn't that the kind of photos that we like the most, is the photos that have a theme behind it, or have some emotion, or they're thought-provoking, or they're like, whoa, that's a cool concept. And I know I say this almost every time, but it's making videos. I want to do more of that. I want to be over here talking more. A lot of editing, to do a lot of photo shoots, to do a lot of lighting for other photographers. And so I want to share that information with you guys, and I want to bring you guys into my world, because in some way or another, this is the medium that we're connected through. So I'm very curious to know in the comments what you guys have been thinking about, where you guys are planning, and where you guys are putting your energies and your efforts into, and what you hope to achieve. I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, I mean, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for still being subscribed. Sorry for the low energy video today. I know I'm usually a little bit more cheerful. I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, let's kind of take everything that we talk about, that we think about, and really like put that into effect, because who knows where we'll be next year, but I think we'll be in a pretty good place.
Wants to be in it the whole time. You